Hi, I'm Bernie Slavin and you're watching Butler Sports TV.
So on Friday evening we were at Bedford Terrace, home of Billingham Town FC, for this annual charity match. It was between Corra FC and a select referees 11. It was difficult conditions at Billingham on Friday. It was very cold, it was very wet, but the players there were determined to still turn out, despite the fact that Middlesbrough were live on the telly. And they came out, and the fans came out in support as well for this great cause. And there were your team lineups for this game. The referees did have one or two players in their ranks who aren't referees, but that was only really to try and even it up a bit against a Corra side who had won this fixture on both of the two previous occasions it had been played. And then after all the formalities had taken place, we could then get on with the action. The referees got the game underway in the first half, but this was pretty much the longest they managed to keep the ball for in pretty much the whole game, and certainly in the first half, which was dominated from the start by Corra. And it was Corra that grabbed the lead after just 4 minutes. It was a good move down the right hand side. It was Richie Bridge who got clear. He played the ball across the 6-yard box, and it was a simple finish there for Sean Oddie, and that was after just 4 minutes. And Corra had been on top right from the start. It was a well-worked goal in actual fact, and down the right-hand side. It was good play by Bridge, who had a really good game in the first half. But it was a good movement off the ball actually by Oddie there, peeled off his man, and then when Bridge played it across the 6-yard box, he couldn't miss. So that was 1-0 to Corra after just 4 minutes. Corra were looking to double their lead soon afterwards, and again the move came down the right hand side. That was where they were really dangerous. Again it was Bridge with the ball across the box, and that was a bad miss there from Craig Gould. It was virtually an open goal there, and he put the ball wide. But Corra, I say again, were playing really well down this right hand side. It was Bridge played the ball out there to Nathan Harding, and his cross there was pushed over the bar by Nathan Cook in goal for the referees. And it was in fact Cook who kept them in the game in the first half. He was really quick off his line here, and that was a good save there to deny David Horsfield. But it was 2-0 midway through the first half. Inevitably it was Bridge who got the goal. He did really well there, cut inside past his man, and that was a cool finish. And that was 2-0 to Corra, and at that stage it was fully deserved. And that was a deserved goal from Bridge as well. He was their main man in this first half. He got past his man there, ran into the penalty area. He took his time, and he put a cool finish there past Cook to make it 2-0. And for the rest of the first half, it was all really, it was Cook that kept the referees in it. Again, he was off his line quickly there at the feet of Horsfield to make another good save. This was probably the referee's best chance there. It was a shot from Mikey Weston, which was blocked by Alex Llewellyn there in the Corra goal. But that was about the only real opportunity that the police had. All the action was at the other end. Cook was again into action there to keep out a cross there from Nathan Harding. But it was 3-0 just before the break. It was Harding again who had the effort, but it was the goalkeeper Cook there who pushed the ball into his own net. Undone a lot of the good work that he'd done up until that point, and that really sort of killed the game off in terms of the scoreline. It was 3-0 there to Corra. Cook there was obviously feeling a little bit down in the dumps with life at that particular point, although he had played well. It was a good delivery actually there. It wasn't great defending there. Harding had the first effort there, which again it was actually a good save from Cook initially, but he spoiled all his hard work there as he tried to scoop the ball away. All he did was manage to push it into his own net. And that made it 3-0, and that was the score at half time. And that was fully deserved at that point in the match.
Let's check down these big wrong.
So it was Corra FC who kicked off this second half, and they were looking to build on that really good first half performance in which they scored 3 and could easily have scored 5 or 6. And in the end the second half became a similar tale to the first, with Corra dominating the proceedings and Nathan Cook keeping them at bay. Cook's first save that came early on, it was some bad defending by the referees, and that time he denied Craig Gould. It was a really good save with his feet. And then the second effort, which was from the substitute there, Matty Forrest. This was a corner there to Corra, and this time it was an effort there was actually cleared off the line by the referees, who eventually managed to scramble this ball clear for a goal kick. But Corra did have the ball in the net again soon after the restart. It was a good run from Craig Gould there. It was a good save initially by the goalkeeper, but Forrest there followed up to score. And it looked as though Corra had gone 4-0 up. The goal had initially been given, but referees, being referees, were not about to settle for that. They had seen the assistant on the far side flagging, and after they managed to persuade the referee to consult with him, the referee there, Matthew Carroll, spoke to his linesman, and in the end the decision that he gave was actually a free kick to the referees for offside. And it looked as though maybe that was going to be a turning point in the game. And soon after that, the referees did get themselves a goal. It was a free kick lifted into the 6-yard box, and that was a great header from Mikey Weston. It was a trademark header from Weston, the big centre back. He does that in the Northern League on a regular basis for Darlington RA and previously for Willington. And that briefly gave the referees hope of a comeback. It was a good free kick actually there, played into the penalty area. And Weston's always dangerous in these situations. He timed his jump to perfection, and that's a really good header. Left goalkeeper Llewellyn there with absolutely no chance whatsoever. But Corra continued to press, and they were looking for this fourth goal. Horsfield actually had a really good game. That was a good shot there, and again it's a really good save from Cook, who was being kept busy in a game that he'd actually organised. So this was again a good play from Horsfield. This was actually the fourth goal. He did really well down the right hand side, pulled the ball back into the 6-yard box, and it was John Sinclair with the simple finish, and that made it 4-1 with 20 minutes to play. It was another really good goal from Corra. They played some good football in this match. It was Horsfield this time, done really well there down this right hand side. He beat his man, a bit of a half-hearted challenge, but he used his composure and looked up, played the ball across the 6-yard box. There was 2 men unmarked there, and it was Sinclair who was on the spot there to just knock the ball home to make it 4-1. And like the first half, Corra continued to come forward. That was a good shot there from distance, and that was Forrest again, and this time it's another good save from Cook. He was really extinguishing himself on the night. Dale Elgee took this free kick for the referees late on, and he was unlucky there as it came back off the top of the crossbar. Maybe if that had gone in, it would have led to an interesting last 10 minutes. But as it was, Corra continued to dominate, looking for some more goals. And this was another good move actually on the edge of the box there. It was a shot this time from Mark McClellan, and it's another good save from Cook. He really was keeping the score down. Maybe Llewellyn there was feeling a little bit left out of proceedings, so he decided to take matters into his own hands late in the game. He done a really good run there, went past 2 players. But then, when he gave the ball away with his pass, he then had to make a quick dash back into his goal. I mean, they say goalkeepers are mad, and Llewellyn there was proving that point there. And that was the last real action of the game there. It was Llewellyn's kick there that finished proceedings, and it finished Corra FC 4, referees 11-1. Those first half goals there from Sean Oddie, Rich Bridge, that own goal from goalkeeper Nathan Cook had made it 3-0. Mikey Weston headed the referees briefly back into it after 62 minutes, but it was John Sinclair there with the 4th goal to round off a third consecutive victory in this fixture for Corra FC. So it finished here, Corra FC 4, referees 11-1. And of course, without the charity game, there was still some trophies to be handed out. And of course, you always have to have a runner-up on these occasions. And for the third year running, it was the referee Select 11 there, who was soundly beaten on the night by a very good Corra side.
Yeah, should have tried these on first, like. Tight these.
But of course, with any competition, you have to have a winner. And again, say the third year in a row, it is Corra FC who came out on top. And of course, it was fully deserved on the night as well. They scored 4, and if it wasn't for Nathan Cook there who's handing out the awards, it would easily have been 7, 8 or 9. So it was a fully deserved victory there for Corra. And so it's the third year in a row they've won this particular match. But of course, it's all about the charity. And the night raised over £500 for the James Cook Hospital stroke unit. So congratulations to Nathan Cook there for all his hard work he put in to organise it. And congratulations of course as well on the night to Corra FC, who once again have come out on top. And after the presentation there, Nathan Cook there handed over the trophy to Corra FC's captain, and the celebration could begin. Congratulations, Corra FC.